for coming out here today. This is a pretty significant milestone, starting the first Gopher release site under the new permitting guidelines. So sometimes if we don't know the answer to the question, we'll have to refer to somebody else because this is new to us. Anyway, as we came through, we talked a little bit. I know it was hard to hear in the bus about the Lochloosa conservation easement, and this site was set up as a conservation easement in the mid-90s with the landowner at the time and the St. Johns River Water Management District to kind of protect the water bodies of Lochloosa Lake and Orange Lake and Cross Creek and the surrounding areas. So this has been in conservation for quite a while, and at the time it was the first big conservation easement ever signed with a public agency and a private partnership. So we were real proud of that. And now we get to do something that's also a first in under the new guidelines. So we get to be doubly proud of this area out here. On the way in, some of you heard me, but we've done some management activities that we think will enhance the tortoise habitat out here. We've done quite a bit of thinning. We've done some thinning back here, and we've done some thinning in here, trying to reduce the amount of tree canopy cover so that we can increase the growth of the forbs and grasses that gopher tortoises like to eat. We've planted some longleaf pines in the area we went through, and also in the area directly behind me. And longleaf give us a little more flexibility in burning and thinning and things like that. So we were happy to change our management a little bit, tweak it to better serve the tortoise's habitat. And we've also done some prescribed burning. This area we're in now has been partially burned, but we had a rain the day before the burn was conducted, so it's kind of skipped around in here. Right here you won't see any evidence of the burn because these oak leaves don't burn very well, but you saw the area we went through first, and this will be burned again this coming winter. And we'll keep doing this as necessary to keep good habitat out here. And I mentioned some of our partners earlier. I'd like to take this opportunity to make special note of the Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, because they worked with us last April to get this site permitted under the brand new guidelines. And right now we have 570 acres in Unit 1, and that's going to be the new home for 1,781 tortoises. We've also worked with the St. Johns River Water Management District and Alachua County to amend our conservation easement in this area so that hopefully eventually all 16,600 acres of the conservation easement will be available for new tortoise homes. And we're just very proud that we've been able to collaborate with these agencies and come up with some new ways to protect the gopher tortoise resource in the state of Florida. Plum Creek as a whole, though, isn't really new to these types of agreements. All over the United States, we have habitat conservation plans and conservation easements for things like red cockaded woodpeckers and grizzly bears and bull trout, all kind of things. And since the company was founded in 1989, we've conserved nearly 830,000 acres across the U.S. in some sort of conservation easement or other plan. Plum Creek is the largest landowner in the United States, and not many people realize that, but we think it's also important to be the largest conservation landowner in the United States. Here in Florida, we manage about 600,000 acres of forest land, and of that, almost 93,000 acres are now in some sort of long-term conservation easement or other type of conservation protection.